Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Low Carb Cocktails. Wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. Welcome back to Low Carb Tiki. For the next few videos, I am officially dubbing myself the Low Carb Tiki guy. All right, we're coming to the tail end of the Tiki series. We have this one plus one more, then we will have wrapped up our 2020 Low Carb Tiki series. Now this cocktail, once again, is a Don the Beachcomber recipe. Originally it was called the Pupule, which means crazy, which I kind of like. Then it was shortly after that it was changed to the Nui Nui, which means kiss kiss. I like the Pupule. Now this recipe I got from Smuggler's Cove Exotic Cocktails, Rum, and the Cult of Tiki. You see me mention it before, and yes, there'll be a link in the description below where you can pick this book up on Amazon. Like I mentioned before, all these green Post-it notes you see, these are all cocktails that can be modified low carb. So even though, that's about 45% of the recipes can be swapped out to be low carb. To kind of jump back to Don the Beachcomber, he was very secretive about the ingredients in his cocktail as far as the mixers and the syrups go. Even his head bartenders didn't know what was in the mixes. Like there was Don mix number 2, Don mix number 4. He would make the mixes and put it on a bar, and the bartender would have the recipe, rum and Don mix number 2. But there's an amazing guy out there who goes by the name of Beach Bum Barry. And what I like about this dude, he has his bar here in Louisiana, right here in New Orleans. Well, not right here in New Orleans. New Orleans is about 15, 20 minutes away. But he has latitude 29. And what he did is he spent a long time researching Don the Beachcomber's recipes and trying to find out, okay, Don's mix number 4, what are those flavors? And he's kind of deciphered some of the Don mixes, and thank God, because now I can show you guys how to enjoy these great cocktails by Don the Beachcomber without any secretive mixes. So let's go ahead and get started with the Nui Nui or the Pupule. One or the other, what do you want to call it? Now this cocktail will be flash blended, so you will need a mixer. And we're gonna start off with just a tin, just to collect all the ingredients as we go. Now, in Martin Crate's book, he calls for a aged column-stilled rum. I just happen to have a local one. It's a blend of rums aged between 6 and 18 months. So we're gonna go 2 ounces of our rum. And why am I doing this with my left hand? I don't know. Probably just so you can see the label. And then from there, we're gonna go with 3/4 ounce of fresh lime juice. And 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lime juice is gonna have 1.5 grams of carbs. Ooh, will I get it? Oh, on the dot with half a lime, perfect. Let's put this away. Next, we're gonna use 3/4 ounce of orange juice. Now, if you caught my last video, the painkiller, you'll see me talk about Simply Light. So, blah, 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 carbs, carbs, carbs. 3/4 of an ounce is gonna have 1.17 carbs. 3/4 of an ounce. Now, if you watched the video on all the mixers and syrups you're gonna need, you're gonna see why this video requires quite a few of them. We're gonna be using a vanilla syrup, a cinnamon syrup, and an allspice dram. So these are the things we'll be using. So we're gonna start off with the cinnamon syrup. So we're gonna do 0.25 ounces or 1/4 ounce of a cinnamon syrup. Quarter ounce. And next is going to be the allspice dram. And this is going to be same thing. 1/4 ounce of allspice dram. Oh, that just smells delicious. And next is our vanilla syrup. Now, if you don't want to make a vanilla syrup, you can get something like Jordan's Skinny Vanilla Syrup, Tarani's, anybody carries a skinny vanilla syrup. So we're gonna do 1/4 ounce of our vanilla syrup. And lastly is going to be a dash of Angostura bitters. 1 dash. So in this cup, we have 2.67 grams of carbs. And next we'll get some crushed ice. Because you guys know how I like to hit some shit. And give this a good bashing. There we go. Crushed ice. Now you're gonna do a half cup of crushed ice. And for me, that's about 1 scoop of my ice scoop. We'll put that in my mixer. Along with the ingredients here. And we're gonna flash blend this for 5 seconds. On and go. And we're done. The next thing you're gonna need is a Pilsner glass. And I had a really nice one and I dropped it, getting everything here. And so I got this Hard Rock logoed one now. And the garnish for this is be kind of fun. Orange peel, channel knife. Most starter bar kits will come with a channel knife. There'll be a link in the description below where you can pick up yourself a starter kit that will include a channel knife. The channel knife, you just see it's got the little hole kind of cut in the middle right here. That's for creating spirals. What you can also do is you can use a vegetable peeler and just kind of go around it, around the orange, and then take a knife and just trim off a thin ribbon of it. So since I have a channel knife, we're gonna go ahead and do, ooh, those orange oils are flying all up on my face. There we go. So we have a little strip of orange. I'm gonna drop that in the glass. Let some hang over the side, otherwise it'll just fall in the glass. And we're gonna dump our ingredients into a Pilsner glass. All right, guys, so there you have the Nui Nui or Pupule. Let's go ahead and try this out. That's so good. That's so good. The dark rum, perfect for it. Gives a little bit of a body, a little bit of age on it. Then you have just the juices. The lime juices kind of steps out a little bit, more so than the orange juice does. Then you have the cinnamon syrup, the vanilla syrup, the allspice dram. And I think the allspice dram is kind of sitting just below the rum. So I'm kind of getting rum, allspice dram, followed by a little bit of cinnamon vanilla combo. The juices are kind of stuck in the middle there a little bit, but it all balances out really, really, really nicely, guys. All right, guys, so that's it for this video. So make sure you check out the next video, which is gonna be the Honey Honey. And I'm not even gonna tell you about that one. If you wanna Google and see what a Honey Honey is, go right ahead, because this is gonna be a really, really fun cocktail. All right, guys, that's it for now. Y'all have a great day. Because me and the Pupule, oh yeah, we're having a crazy day too. See y'all later. Pupule, 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 Pupule. Just fun to say, yeah.